What's up guys, Dr. Typo here, playing some Grand Theft Auto 5. No need to pay any attention to the gameplay you see here, it is completely irrelevant to the video, it's just something for you to look at while you get to listen to me talk. It ends up being a win though, so if you do decide to watch, then I hope you enjoy. Recently some audio files got leaked, and these audio files pretty much ruin all of Rockstar's hopes and dreams for keeping anything DLC-wise for this game a secret, at least when it comes to the online play. Many different contacts can be caught in the audio files saying things, for example, Martin says things to you about investing and owning properties and buying from him. And while these could all mean a great deal of things, it looks like we're definitely going to get to own more of the properties on the map, obviously, and hopefully the stock market will become active sooner or later. But obviously they probably have no desire to launch any of this content until they have all of the money glitches fixed and until they can actually make money off of their cash cards. Gerald makes a comment about ready to make money on the streets, get to hustling, something like that. And so that's a really big hint that drug dealing is definitely going to make an appearance in this game in some way, shape, or form. Might just be similar to a gang attack where you just walk up on a group of individuals in the middle of a drug deal, kill them all and take the drugs and then take them somewhere to sell them. Hopefully that's not what it is though, because that definitely sounds very lame. Like I said though, it's most of the contacts who you end up hearing. Lester is one of the ones that you get to hear as well. Some of the things he says is he just heard a casino opened up. So now that's pretty much guaranteed. You're going to get to go into a casino, play things, you know, like you could probably in Red Dead Redemption for those of you who played that. For those of you who didn't, there was a couple different card games you could play in there, and I can definitely, I can see why they would be able to add those because, I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like it would be too hard to copy and paste the code. I mean, this game almost looks like a replica of Red Dead Redemption. Minus the Wild West and add the Las Vegas, of course. But that's something to look forward to, being able to play blackjack and poker and things like that in a little bit of a competitive setting in Grand Theft Auto, you know, to help, I guess, help break up the monotony of just killing people all the time. Lester also makes comments on how do you want your hit completed, so something tells me there's going to be like another option for you to send after players. You know, instead of putting a bounty on them, you can put a hit on them, in which case there will be a hitman and he will kill them in some different way, shape, or form. Another big thing Lester talks about is an update for your phone, and will also do things with your camera. You might be able to record videos, or they might just do something stupid like infrared and stuff like that. But hopefully it's going to be you'll be able to record videos for the social club instead of being able to just take pictures. I suddenly see Grand Theft Auto getting on all sorts of Vine YouTube channels. He also talks about spying on strangers and how it's his favorite thing to do. And so I really don't know why you would want to hire a spy to make somebody spy on somebody else. But it's something that you're going to be able to do. And Lester says that he likes to do it. So I guess take that how you will. Lester has said that he is very lonely. Another one of the contacts whose audio gets leaked is from Dom. You might know him. He's the kind of extreme guy. He'll call you about parachuting every now and then. However, he's going to call you up and he's going to mention something about an indoor dirt track, which also seems to be called the Kickstart Arena. Now, you can only imagine what kind of things are going to go on in here. You know, I mean, I know all the stuff that went on in there during San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So expect demolition derbies and dirt bike tracks and things like that to be right around the corner. Ron is also one of the contacts who has some audio leaked. He talks about arms deals around Los Santos. Really don't know what that means. Maybe new weapons, I highly doubt it, but it's probably going to be something related to the drug dealing. You know, it'll be similar to that, where you probably just FedEx some stuff from here to there and get money for it. Very simple stuff like that. But, you know, something that you're going to be able to get more achievements for and more unlockables for, tattoos and whatnot. And you never know, I could be completely wrong. That could be like the arms race things in the single player where you fly a plane and drop off packages, or you instead, maybe in this, you'll drive a vehicle and drop off packages. And the last contact whose audio gets leaked is Simeon. And he's going to talk about racing for pink slips. And now what that's going to be is you're just going to race people for their custom vehicles. If, you know, somebody has a vehicle that you like, you can race them for it, considering they actually have the stones to race you, that is. That's pretty much all the good stuff when it comes to all the audio leaked by the contacts. However, there is more audio that's leaked that's not by the contacts, and in my opinion, it's definitely the best audio to be leaked yet. Now, all it is a police scanner audio. However, it is certainly evidence, and I am definitely satisfied to have it. It is evidence that heists are certainly coming. You'll get to hear the police dispatcher talk about the where you're at, the suspects, the different banks that are involved, and things like that, you know, the like. But it's guaranteed, it's going to happen. Great news for everybody. Of course, something tells me that first we're going to have to wait for them to fix every money glitch, every car duplication glitch, any sort of glitch that this game has. They're going to fix it before any sort of DLC like that, any sort of big stuff like that comes out. Because Rockstar does have records of all the players who have the most money, and the guy who has the most, he's got over $1 trillion, and if you add that all up with how much money he would have had to have spent on the cash cards, he would have spent about 22 million bucks to get that much Grand Theft Auto in-game money. And so you can imagine that $22 million later from one person, Rockstar is pretty well ready to get this game fixed before they even do a single thing for it, especially anything that's going to be money related. It certainly doesn't seem like it right now, but they do want this game to have some sort of economy. They do have plans for the stock market, they do have plans for other property maintenance and stuff like that. They want you to have more things to put your money into. However, they can't do that until they know for sure that you're going to have to earn the money and they're not going to get ripped off by the money being able to get glitched. If everybody in the game is able to blow through the content, you know, within 1 or 2 days of them launching it, then there really isn't much of a point for them to launch any content, you know, a month at a time. They might as well just go ahead and launch it, you know, 6 months at a time. Just because all the players are going to have so much money that any sort of DLC that is money based, for example, the property maintenance, casinos, probably the drug dealing, and any sort of other investment options, the stock market, that's all going to be money based, and Rockstar just can't really deal with that. There's links to the audio files in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click that like button. You can click the subscribe button as well. I won't mind one bit. Take 2 and call me in the morning.